All right, welcome again to Booth Ross and the Joy of Mathing. We are doing 10.2 today, finding arc measures. So in order to talk about finding arc measures, we need to understand what an arc is. First off, when we talk about a central angle, we're talking about the angle, any angle that's formed with where the vertex is at the center of the circle. So right here is the vertex. Now an arc is just a part of the circle. So you have semicircle is half of the circle, exactly half, while a minor arc is smaller. So they show on this picture that the minor arc right here is AC, it's smaller. And when you name a minor arc, you actually just name it by its endpoints. So A and C are the endpoints. Major arcs are bigger than a semicircle, so like so. And when you name major arcs, you got to make sure that you have 3 coordinates, 3 points, so that 2 endpoints are at the beginning and end, but then there's a point in the middle that you name as well. Okay, so for our first examples, let's go ahead and name 5 minor arcs in circle O over here. So remember, minor arcs have to be smaller than a semicircle, so smaller than half the circle. So I've got one right here, BC. And because it's a minor arc, we just need the 2 endpoints. So we've got BC with a little arc symbol. We've got CD right here. So I'll do CD with the arc symbol. We've also have BA is also one right there. That's a good one. So, oops, change colors, that's okay. Then we've got AD right here. That's also smaller than a half circle. So AD, sweet. And then we're missing one more. That's because there's this, minor arc right here from B to D that we can also include. And there you go. So let's go ahead and now name 3 major arcs. So major arcs mean they have to be bigger than 180 degrees, or bigger than a semicircle, which half a circle is 180. That's where that came from. So let me actually clean this up a bit. Let's go ahead and do that. So something that's major that I can see is from all the way from this A to an endpoint D. So that looks bigger. But remember, since it's major, we have to include at least one of these coordinates in between. So I'm going to go ahead and say A, B, D, and then do the little arc symbol. Okay, let's find another one. So I could also go the other direction where I do A all the way over to B. The reason I don't stop at C is because that's exactly a semicircle. So that means I can name this one where I'm going to use D as the little middle one. So A, D, B, so major arc A, D, B. Notice how the A and the B are the endpoints, so that's what I start and end with. Okay, then we've got one more we've got to find. So let me actually erase those so we can look. Let's look at this D. It looks like D might have one. If I go from D and I go all the way around to B, that's more than a semicircle right there. So I can go ahead and say we've got major arc D, A, B. Oh, the dab. I like it. Okay, and then we got to name the 2 semicircles. Semicircles are like major arcs where you have to have another point included. So semicircle, I'm looking for a diameter. That's how I find them. So we've got this diameter right here. So one of them will be ADC. The diameter just helps me know that this is exactly a half of a circle. That's the only reason I look for that. So it's not part of naming. And then we've got the other direction over here. So our other semicircle would be ABC with the arc symbol. There you go.